Even though it kind of seems far away right now, the high school basketball season is starting to approach us and it's coming up very soon. And as much as I hate to say this, it only seems like the coronavirus continues to get worse. And a lot of states are noticing this and they've already decided to postpone their seasons. I don't think when this coronavirus stuff started to happen, any of us thought it would affect high school basketball for the coming up season. But however, it's definitely going to impact it and it might even cancel the season. So what's going on and which states have already decided to postpone their seasons? Let's dive into it. Well, first thing is first, the CIF, which is basically California, has already officially announced they're postponing the season. And they have said the basketball season will not even begin until March of 2021. And that is literally almost a year from now. So it's quite obvious we're not having high school basketball for the fall in California. However, it's not just going to be like that for California. This was just the start to the domino effect. School hasn't even started yet, and there's already been 16 states that have officially announced the basketball season will be pushed back to a further date. And as of right now, there's 3 different categories for these states. Most of the states have only announced they're pushing back the season a few weeks. However, there is some like California that have pushed the season all the way back until 2021. And then there's a couple that have completely postponed the season and haven't even announced a date. Washington, Nevada, Arizona, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, West Virginia, New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York have all pushed it back a few weeks. And the 3 states that have pushed it back until 2021 are California, New Mexico, and Virginia. And the 2 states that have postponed the season without even putting a date right now are Tennessee and Vermont. I honestly didn't even know Vermont had basketball, but hey, we learn something new every day on this channel. And there's been one more state that has been added to this list, and this is a major state for high school basketball. And the state I'm talking about is Texas, and they have officially pushed the season back until September 8th, which basically is in the same category as pushed back a few weeks. Oh yeah guys, I almost forgot to mention Hawaii is also one of the states that has postponed their season and hasn't put a date on it. Guys, I really don't even know what to say about all of this besides it's absolutely crazy. But I do find one odd thing about this. The AAU season is actually currently going on right now, so why are we already canceling high school sports? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So you're telling me it's okay for kids to go to AAU practices and travel all across the country and play in AAU tournaments, but it's actually not safe for high school teams to actually begin their season on time, which is months away. Like I said, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but something isn't adding up. Most high school teams aren't really traveling all over the country, and matter of fact, they don't even leave their state. So therefore, and logically, it would be safer to be playing high school basketball and not AAU. And although it's only 16 states right now, which is kind of a lot, I can almost guarantee you that it's only going to get bigger. But not only is the number going to be increased, the date time is going to be pushed back as well. And honestly guys, as much as I hate to say this, it's really not looking good for high school sports in the fall. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be shocked if they completely cancel high school basketball in this up and coming season. Hopefully it won't even come to that because it would be a really boring year. But with the way things are looking, it's seeming like that's going to be the reality more and more each day. And yes, I'm a fan of high school sports and I know you guys are too, and we want to see these kids go out there and play. At the same time though, we do gotta be smart, and as of right now, that's just not a smart decision. When this was posted, a lot of people didn't agree with this, and a lot of people also think that COVID isn't that serious. We're not gonna dive into that because that's a whole different topic, but I thought it was interesting. And even though others don't think COVID is that serious, some believe other states should already be canceling and postponing their seasons. And I actually got this screenshot off of Max Prep, so shout out to them. And of course, I was curious to see what people said, and it was quite interesting. And none of the comments really stuck out to me, but there was one that really grabbed my attention. And this guy said, how are these players supposed to get scholarships? And that is a very good question because we have a lot of juniors and seniors and even sophomores trying to climb up in the rankings and get noticed. And with COVID and all this going on, and without an AAU season basically, and without a high school basketball season coming up, how are these players supposed to get noticed? If you weren't already a highly ranked recruit or ranked at all before all this COVID-19 stuff, it's not looking good for you. You may be working hard and improving in the offseason, however, you're not getting to show it on the court. So long story short, yes, it's definitely going to be hard for these players to earn scholarships, but as long as we work hard and put our faith in God, He's got our backs. And for the seniors in this up and coming season, if you do miss your senior season, hey, that's just tough luck, man. Life ain't fair. There's not any other way to really say it. It's just tough. The last and final comment I'm going to be reading off this post is this one right here. Postponing sports is pointless. We need to get back to our normal lives. We don't need to stop our lives for a virus that has a 97% survival rate. And me personally, this is my opinion, I completely agree with this guy. We can't hide in a bubble or hide under a rock or in our houses forever. People gotta go back to work, kids just need to go back to school or go back to college, and everybody just needs to continue on with their lives. And it is bad, don't get it twisted. I think it's a terrible thing that's going on and we do need to take it serious. But at the same time, the media only tells you guys the bad things. There is a pretty high survival rate. And I really don't think we can prevent it too much. The only thing we can really do is wear a face mask and just hope we don't get it. But yeah, I'm not here to talk too much about politics, that's just my take. Hopefully this stuff dies down and we can have our high school basketball season in this up and coming year, because everyone knows it's going to be miserable without it. So hey man, if you're watching this video and you want to see high school basketball, do everyone a favor and wear your mask out in public. But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Join the family and hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.